And for this period, I used two delivery books. This one finished on the 27th of November, and this one I'm still using up until today. Because this, I only use this for 2 weeks in December, plus after November 27th. So call it 19 days in this book. But for this period, it was September 1st to November 22nd or 27th, and it's I already added up all the money inside of it. This has $521,300 inside of this book, and I said that it was over $600,000 in deliveries. So the remainder is currently in this book. Yes, as you saw in the previous clip, it was just me showing some receipts on like that it's genuinely real. This isn't a joke. This isn't a facade. This is reality. And I also wanted to start off by saying that this is not bragging in any way, shape, or form. I just want to share that there are opportunities in Jamaica and people need to stop limiting themselves. I also know that there are people out there who are potentially even younger than me, earning more. This is just my personal experience that I genuinely wanted to share. And yes, I'm reading off some notes that I already wrote down on my phone. All the revenue, all the money that you see that I said, the 600K is not all profit, it's all revenue. So all of that is not in my bank account. I am also a kid in university, young. I guess you can say that I have expenses as well. I have to buy food, pay rent, this and that and the fourth. So I don't have all of the money sitting up doing nothing, I guess. But yeah, all of that money also was me solely distributing to different locations or different places. That did not include me selling to individuals. So there's a possibility that that money could have been more, but just for the sole purpose of the video, I just placed that value on the screen. So let's just jump right into it, how I made that money. Let's start off by saying your mindset. The books I've been reading over the past couple months or even years are Rich Dad Poor Dad, Increase Your Financial IQ by Robert Kiyosaki, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, The Millionaire Next Door by, I don't remember their names. There are two authors, Danko and Stanley. I think those are their last names. How to Grow Your Small Business by, I believe, Donald Miller as well. So those are some books I've been reading. Oh, there's also, but those are the books that I have been reading and have read. And even some others out of the window that I can't necessarily remember right now. But all in all, you just really need to shift your mindset on how you view money and the possibilities that are out there. Especially, there's this line in Think and Grow Rich that never left my memory. It was converting your thoughts into their physical equivalent. And then after you basically grow your mindset into a positive outlook on money and business and finances and financial intelligence and whatnot, you're going to want to search for a problem to solve. That's really what I did. I was in a specific area. I was in a specific environment where I didn't see any other product that I was selling being sold. It's a hot commodity. Like, people eat it every day, and I did it before when I was at my high school. I sold it before, so I was like, why not? I can continue it. And a couple months down the road, I'm now distributing to different locations. So after you grow your mindset, after you find a problem to solve, you solve the problem by selling, and you need to sell. And then after that, having the self-confidence and the belief to actually like follow through with the idea or your plan. I remember the first location I went to, I was so nervous. I was so shy. I obviously lacked a lot of confidence, and I think that gave the impression, or not gave the impression, like I knew that the owner could tell all of those attributes or all of those traits that were showing on my face, literally on my hands. I was sweating, my shirt soaked under my arm, and I could tell that she knew, like, I was a novice, I was new to this, I'm an amateur. So I feel like those type of things kind of decrease the amount of respect people give you. But I guess I didn't allow that to deter me. I eventually closed the location or closed the first spot, and that gave me the confidence to keep on going. So it created a snowball. So I moved from that one place, and within like the same week, I got like 2 to 3 more locations or something like that. And then I needed to ask yourself, what drives you? What's your why? And yes, you want to make money, but why do you want to make it? For me personally, I'm seeking financial independence, financial freedom, time freedom, having the ability to help my mother, my brothers, my future wife and kids. I grew up without a father, and he died. He was murdered. And even simple things like waking up in the morning to drop my kids off at school instead of rushing to work, and having the time to even make them a little breakfast. And I don't know, the things that people take for granted, I guess I view it a little differently based on how I grew up. But all in all, you just need to have a strong why, I would say. And what's next? Yeah, drop the pride. Drop the pride and the feeling of embarrassment. I remember when I just started, And you know, because if before I went to the different locations, I was just selling like to individuals. I had this big box on my shoulder walking around. People used to think I'm poor and I can't afford things, and I'm awful like sell to make my life go on, but that was far from the truth. My mother sustains me quite comfortably. I don't need to do what I do. I just, again, have a strong will, I have a strong why, and I just know what I want. So drop the pride and feeling of embarrassment, because no one jealous of where you've been, but what you've become. I need you to remember that. And remind yourself that the hustle is temporary, and once you stay consistent, like me, like I've been doing this since 2023, and it is now 2025, and it wasn't always 600 grand in a 3 months. I remember when it was 12 grand a month. I remember it was 10 grand for the month. It was not always six figures. And yeah, even though I'm still struggling to get like the vending machine up and running, and I posted a video about the machine going to a location, but the person who told me yes, it was just a bunch of empty promises. And even up to today, it's still on a veranda waiting to go somewhere. Again, about in November 2024, so it's been over a year since I invested $1.2 million on something that's not giving me back any money. It's kind of disheartening, but there are times when I feel like I want to give up and I want to sell it and get my money, even break even. I'll probably even lose like 100 or 200 grand. But I just get a feeling that there is more in store. That's really all in my list of things I wanted to say. It wasn't nothing long, again, nothing braggy, nothing intense, just a regular kid. And I always like to view myself as someone, I like to view myself as no one, meaning anyone could be under this mask. It could be you. So it doesn't really matter who I am or what my name is or my background. Like anybody can do this. Anybody could be under this mask. Anybody could be Spider-Man, you know? So just believe in yourself, keep grinding, don't give up on the idea that's in your head. You have the ability to find financial freedom and financial independence as well. I still haven't found financial freedom or independence, but I am working towards it. That's the difference. I am moving closer and closer towards my goals, and hopefully in the next 2, 3, 4 years, I don't, or even by next year, I don't have to depend on any one to make my life go around. So hopefully this was some motivation for anybody. Hopefully I didn't waste your time. And again, just to reiterate, mindset by reading, finding our problem, solving our problem, having confidence, having a strong why. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you guys for the support so far. See that you guys have been watching all the videos, and I realize that you guys love the Uber content. I have a couple of Uber ideas, couple of Uber YouTube video ideas in the works. So stay tuned for more. And subscribe if you want. No pressure. Like, share, all that good stuff. Later.